In 1950, Memorial Park was established on the Rock Island Arsenal, and a few years later, several different artillery pieces were placed on Memorial Field. In this week's edition of Rock Island Arsenal Inside the Gates, a look at how these artifacts are bringing history to life. Some items that are part of the Rock Island Arsenal Museum sit outside.
It's nice to have this venue because when the museum is closed to the public, people still have a place to see some of the neat stuff that we have.
While most of the pieces were either manufactured, modified, or repaired on the Rock Island Arsenal, some of the artillery pieces were used by our enemies.
So it's a nice contrast between this is what the U.S. had and fielded during certain conflicts in comparison with what opponents may have fielded at the same time.
Some, like this British piece, are even used as learning tools.
And they studied it here to develop the M119 105mm howitzer that Rock Island Arsenal still is producing.
This M115 has one of the more unique stories of all the artillery pieces here at Memorial Field. It was repaired here at the Rock Island Arsenal in 1977, sold to Iran, then captured by the Iraqi forces, only to be used against U.S. forces in the Gulf War.
They're monuments to the war effort that the civilians at Rock Island Arsenal contributed to.
And if you haven't had a chance to check them out yet,
it really brings it to life for individuals to see the real thing and see how huge it is. It brings history to life.
Reporting on the Rock Island Arsenal for Local 4 News, I'm Emily Scarlett. And Memorial Field is actually home to 31 pieces of artillery and tanks, also known as macro artifacts.